Greetings! My name's Joe Bob, and welcome back to Bastion. Last time, we discovered that yes, indeed, the Mancers, if that's what they were called, were responsible for the Calamity. Although it was also probably partly due to the... well, whatever. Basically, they made some stupid decisions, and we're all paying for them. And the Ura blame us for it, I guess, because we're alive and the Mancers aren't.
We need to finish what we started.
I know, Proto Man.
The Mercy. The service for all the men and women who serve Calamity.
Neat. I was just redoing some of the stuff I did last time because it didn't save it.
The Ura swooped down from the
I realized
east.
that.
At least now we know the way.
Yep. Urzendra Gate. Zulf's agents must also want the final shard, knowing it is key to undoing the harm they caused. Zulf's agents. I'm not certain they're exactly subordinate to him, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Or the Bastion symbolizes Calandia, or Calandia rather.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
Can't imagine it's gonna be that easy.
Could have only been made by hand.
Ain't that the truth? Either that or some truly spectacular natural disaster.
And he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
Nice gun. Mine's bigger. Yep. Really spectacular failure. A failure so spectacular it could only have been performed by learned men. Only the truly intelligent can fail that.
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
A fair enough goal. Foolish, but fair.
Put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Oh? What do you mean, even you? What were you?
We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
I think it's kind of cool. A way of simulating, you know, long distances by like hopping around. This is neat. Well, if they refuse to listen to reason, then where the Calamity failed, all succeed. Damn it. Whatever. I don't need to get fancy with it. I can just shoot him. I hope I'm not missing anything.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
Yeah, tends to be the way. For every Wunderwaffen, there are 100 that fail. That's most of the cost of research, actually. All the dead ends. If you knew what would succeed, even if you didn't know how it would work, well, that would be a lot easier.
Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Oh? Fancy. Ah, nice. The final upgrade. At last.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
Huh. Fancy that.
Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Ah, that is their name. Good. Now I feel daft for doubting myself. God, this thing is
With
such...
his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash.
Huh. Interesting.
Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Just like that. That was... It's nice to see that there's still comedy gold, even with the dramatic stuff that's happening.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Huh. Heard that before. Last resort always seems to come sooner than you expect.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Don't we all? Blinding.
He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
Huh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. This is why you don't rely on blackmail people to work on your doomsday weapon. It's just a terrible idea.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
I don't know. Did he feel glee, a sadistic schadenfreude thrill? Or did he feel nothing at all? I don't rightly know. I don't know how I'd feel pulling that trigger.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
What do you mean everything?
We're lucky to be alive.
How? Ah, fuck.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
Or the fucking beasts of the wild.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
Ain't that the truth? Couldn't happen to a more miserable bunch of fuckers.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. See ya. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Yep. Gotta get Zaya back. Don't know what's happening with her. Yeah, sure, why not? Now then. Finally.
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
Alright. Nope. Nothing worth buying. Certainly not a bunch of worthless gods. Now then. At last. Area damage or ignore armor? I think area damage is more useful because I already have the pike for ignoring armor.
Taught him a little something from my days on the front.
Yeah. Alright. Back into the front.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Zoltan's Hollow. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zaya must
Zoltan's
be here.
Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be.
Zoltan destroy the Bastion. Rex accelerated work on a secret weapon. What?
Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
Ain't it?
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Calamity cannon.
Dura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow. Kid has to put a damper on their plans.
Time to spread it myself.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even.
You may have survived the Calamity. You won't survive my doomsday.
They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
Not for much longer, they don't.
Break enough of those things and the Calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Huh, that doesn't ignore armor. That's surprising. Still allows me to pull off shit like this. So it's worth it. Wait. Never mind, I just remembered. The pike ignores armor, so I don't have to care. Like I said, breaking the...
Those
taking
rocks
apart...
are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Taking apart the past to build the future. Or something like that.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
I hope so. This thing is fun. But it'll be even more fun once I upgrade it.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
If that. Honestly, I'm taking more damage from firing it too close to me than I am from the enemies. Is this all you can conjure, Saruman? Damn it. Bit too slow to catch those guys reliably.
Kids
Unless I do
picking the
that.
whole place apart, piece by piece.
Inch
Now,
by
every
bloody
Ura from here to
inch.
the terminals must know he's in town.
Perfect. Means I won't have to track him down.
Kid returns their greeting tenfold. They're easy targets.
Fuck is that? Some kind of nest?
Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Good. If anyone deserves to be beaten under the wheel of the Calamity, it's the ones who are actively making it worse.
The Ura keep hanging on to their barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Good. Hard to say which way I'm... Okay. Oh, dodge right through it.
Downright bewildered by what's happening.
Yeah. Bet you didn't expect the couple scattered survivors, including a young child that you decided to royally fuck over simply for being from Zealandia, to actually be able to fight back and kick your stupid fucking asses.
Lost to a kid.
Maybe.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
Yep. Thought us easy prey.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
And here they are making it worse. Well, if you want the if you want to just do the work of the calamity for it, I'm glad to help you.
Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
If it ever was there at all.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
So.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Maybe. You never know. Might have just made things worse. Oh. What? I'm pretty sure that's not the one I had equipped.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
They have every reason to be angry, sure, but at us? No, that's just sound and fury, signifying nothing.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
Keep saying that. What the fuck does
Too
that even
bad
mean?
for them. Our guns are bigger still.
Oh yeah. Star Wars, baby. Oh, what's that?
There's nothing standing in his way no more. All those dreams snuffed out in the calamity. We'll bring them back.
Yeah, what's this about bringing things back, anyway?
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff
Me?
this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
Oh, she got a new harp.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Yeah.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
Yeah, well. And you found them maddened and deranged. Sorry you had to see that. Pardon me, miss. Does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
Who can say? Calamity took everything from the Ura, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Yeah. At least we're fighting to reclaim a bit of, to rebuild a bit of land, you know? They're just fighting to destroy more. One of the only traces left of the Ura civilization. Except the people still alive. At least they had more than just like 4 guys, and that arguably 3 if you don't count Zulf, since he wasn't born and raised here. But I'd say 4.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Yeah, about that. What is this whole undoing it part?
The walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Ah. This has got to be another one of those challenges. But first... words from our sponsors. Knockback or... I guess to not launch automatically. That... I'm not sure that's a good thing, actually. I guess you can hold them in reserve, but it also means that you could potentially lose firing speed because you don't... Well, anyways.
First step to learning the Calamity cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
Ooh, charge up speed, that sounds really good. Blast radius also sounds really good, but...
Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
Reload speed? I haven't had much issue with reload speed. Let's go for damage. Maximize the explosive potential of each rocket. There were definitely a couple guys there that I could have shaved off a hit if I had done a little more damage.
Good thing I didn't throw away the manual.
Alright, charge up speed. I could go for blast radius.
Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
Ha. Now, I guarantee you there isn't another upgrade material right here. No, sorry. We're going to need to do the challenge to get to that.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
Yep.
Mancer Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place, overlooking the Tassel terminals themselves.
Now, how'd they manage a thing like that? That's... Bloody hell. I guess they don't get out of their terminals very often.
Probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory.
Pretty fucking sneaky.
To test something no one's meant to know about.
Right.
Only trouble was something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
Alright, at this range I can't rely on the auto-target, it seems. Don't need it though. Oop. Maybe slightly need it.
Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
Getting used to. No sweat.
Whatever gets in her way is in the world of her, but she ain't the fastest thing.
She's fast enough, especially with a couple upgrades. Ooh, oh, I nearly got a 4 for one. That would have been glorious. Oh yeah, auto-targeting is useless here. Near useless anyways.
They'll stand well clear of that impact.
Yeah. Well, when you gotta fire, you gotta fire. I can take the damage. Oops, fuck.
That
Easy.
experiment was a rousing success.
Oh yeah, clean sweet. Funny how when challenges aren't ludicrously bullshit, I clear them in like a couple tries. It's almost like I'm good at this game. That one challenge was just stupid.
If only the Mancers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Making it better than they could have ever imagined. Rockets. Ooh, that sounds useful. Damage fields also sounds... Yeah, well...
Looks like our little science project is all set.
Yeah, let's do this. That sounds awesome, honestly. I just hope I'm not accidentally screwing myself somehow. Oh yeah, 3 in 1.
The Mancers. They knew everything, even if it cost them.
Now
Think
then.
the gods are gonna help?
No, but I need it for one of the memorials, so... Yeah, I'm doing enough damage that I shouldn't have to worry about this. Alright. Now, if this doesn't actually take me to who knows where, I'm gonna have egg on my face.
It's
Okay.
hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
He didn't even sleep on it. He just fell over on the... Whatever. Are we gonna learn about Rux now?
Zolf.
Or Zolf?
Very soon
okay.
the kid's gonna have to face that man again. For the last time.
Fair enough. Huh. Yo. That's how we found him. Despondent, lacking a purpose. Well, we gave him one, if not a good one.
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Hang on. You throw it all away. Comes to Sir Todd and all that. Incidentally, I didn't know that that's the guy, the Todd bringer from Warhammer Fantasy. That's the reason Todd in I forget which language, but it means death in some language. So it means death bringer, not
It
bringer
wasn't
of
the
a guy
first
named
time
Todd.
Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Such is life, or such is death,
He grew up
rather.
hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there.
Oh, I forgot to check out the new skill, damn it. Stealing's a decent profession.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Were I only so lucky?
That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Again, were I only so lucky? I had to teach myself all those things. Damn it. Oh, I hate these guys. Fucking whack-a-mole enemies are never anything more than nuisances.
When the missionary passed away, Zolf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylandia.
Well, good job there. Okay, I can't blame him for all that. It's kind of a Herculean task to begin
Zolf
with.
started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
Did they now? Oh, good job, man. Ow. Ow. Oh.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
I don't rightly know who was in the wrong during that war, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Ura had a legitimate grievance, but decided to just jump directly to bloody warfare instead of actually attempting to talk it
However,
out,
Zolf felt
like they're
he could
doing
only do
now.
so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Ceylandia to know the Ura had changed.
Yeah. A obviously.
He decided to do what the
Right
missionary
off
did
the
many
edge.
years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Huge.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
I can only imagine how glorious they must have been in their height before the Calamity. Any day now. There we go.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
I wish I had those dueling pistols right about now. Ah well, I'll manage.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Huh. You know, even
The
if
Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
you know, if I didn't know how the story ended, who am I kidding? I still think it sounds too good to end well. Damn it. There we go. I was hoping I could arc the shot slightly with the whole homing, but evidently not. Oh shit, this is bad. I forgot about the healing. Fuck it. No more fancy stuff, just stab.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Lightweight.
He woke
Oh,
up
the proper
alone
duel.
underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Isn't it always? I'm astounded that he survived, though. By the sounds of it, he would have been right in the city when it happened. I thought it was the distance from the Calamity that caused the he will survive, but no, I'm not so sure. Maybe it was just luck of the draw.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Yeah, I know how that feels. God, I know how that feels. This is embarrassingly easy with armor piercing.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Oops. Ow. One way to damage me.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Wow. This is getting dicey. Fortunately, I've got crowd control. And this is a target-rich environment. Ooh, the interception. Boom.
And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Huh. Yeah. Been waiting a long time if he was waiting for that. Fortunately,
Kid's gonna
I
be
answered
okay.
him.
As for that man, who knows?
Then
The
again,
faith. Mother, this one's for you.
maybe it isn't fortunate considering all that's happened. The Lorn Mother, goddess of loss and longing. Her heart and Lorn Mother gave away her heart and bears the star of Ceylondia in its stead. Appropriate that I had the Lorn Mother when and that. Anyways, ooh. Yes. I leveled up. Fuck it. More black tonics.
Black rise like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Huh. And... yeah, that's just sweet. This will be my loadout for the last mission, which I will go to next time, because I have been recording for like 40 minutes or so. And yeah, it's been a bit longer than I expected, and I guarantee you the last mission is going to be fucking long. I'm going to go in there with my favorite combo, pike and shot. Well, I might consider Calamity Cannon. It would be appropriate. But, pike and shot is awesome. It's great. I like it. And, but yeah, that'll be next time. I, will finish what the Calamity started. And apparently undo it as well. I'm not really sure what that means, but whatever. What are your secrets, Rux? What are you not telling me? A lot of things, I imagine. Anyways, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. So long, suckers.